guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. I am shooting after a very long time and I'm really excited. I have two news for you. Firstly, I was on Instagram and I asked you guys for a poll where I wanted to know if you guys would be interested to see me having these videos in Hindi, which sometimes even I prefer to speak in Hindi because we all are very comfortable speaking Hindi and understanding. I really enjoy videos in Hindi as well. So many of you gave me positive feedback saying that you will love to see me having these videos in Hindi. So very soon you'll see few videos in Hindi. So I got 85% of the people recommending me to try on Hindi videos as well. So that will be up very soon. And then second news is I'm working on a project, and this project I'm really excited about. This is something I wanted to do from quite some time and I hope that you guys will love it. I will definitely need lots of love and support from you guys as always, so that will be up soon again. It will not take much time for me to upload that video, so I hope you guys like that one too. In today's video I'm going to compare two of the drugstore concealers. So concealers at drugstore have been a really big challenge for me because I was never very impressed with the concealers available at the Indian drugstore market. And whatever concealers I used to see, there were mainly three shades: fair, medium and deep. And deep was not even the deepest shade, that was like more of my tone, like warm skin tone, they used to call it deep. So I was never impressed by the drugstore concealers. But from the past 1 year or so, the Indian drugstore has changed tremendously and there have been so many brands coming in considering the women of color and creating products for them. So I really appreciate drugstore brands to changing up, ramping up their game. So there were two brands which impressed me a lot. One is the Makeup Revolution concealer and the second brand which I'm going to talk about today is the PAC with their Spotlight concealer. Now PAC is a brand I know from their brushes. They have brilliant brushes, so many of them I use from around 2 to 3 years. They are amazing, high quality, and then slowly PAC's created their makeup range which many people like. So I wanted to try out their concealer first because that is what I was looking for. I have foundations which I like nowadays and I go for reach out for them the most, but then I was looking for concealers from drugstore. So I got to see this PAC Spotlight concealer and I was like really impressed. I was down. I wanted to try it, so I picked out one of the shade from that range. The second one is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, which is a really big hit at drugstore. And this concealer created a foundation. Makeup Revolution brand understood that their concealer was a big hit at drugstore. They created a foundation similar to that in the same range. So that speaks for itself how successful this concealer is. So I thought, why not let us give it a try and compare these two side by side. Firstly, let me insert a clip right here guys where I will show you guys how these concealers sit on my skin, and later on I'll go more into details of these products individually. So here we go. Firstly, I'll talk about the PAC Spotlight Concealer. PAC has two concealers in their range right now. One is the Derma Concealer, which is more of thick concealer, and second one is the liquid concealer, which is called PAC Spotlight Liquid Concealer Full Coverage Waterproof. So this is the cardboard packaging. This is how it looks, as you would have seen in the video. You have the details, the shade name and the ingredients mentioned over here at the back of the packaging. This is a simple cardboard package. Let me tell you cost as well. This costs $7.65. This is not very expensive, but yes, a little bit on the higher end when it compared to other concealers present at the drugstore. So we'll see if this worth 765 rupees or not. My shade in this one is 08, which is the barely nude, and there are around 14 shades, which let me take a moment guys over here and appreciate PAC, an in-house brand, for coming up with 14 colors of concealer which range from light, medium and deep. This is not the best range you will see in concealers in the beauty community, but still PAC being an in-house brand, which is a very new brand in the beauty community, and then they are coming up with 14 shades of concealer, which I really appreciate. I have never seen from a very long time that brands think about the skin. I name a lot of brands in Indian market which are here from a very long time, but they don't even consider having, you know, shades which are deeper or even medium. They always have every foundation and concealer being fair, which is very unfair for all of us. So I really appreciate PAC for thinking up in, you know, a very advanced manner, for thinking about ladies with color, and we really need lots and lots of variety as well. They have really done a good job in providing 14 shades very initially, which is rare to see in India. Let me show you guys how the PAC concealer looks. This is how it looks. This is a chubby hard plastic concealer which says it is waterproof and full coverage. It has a wand in it which is the usual way of concealers coming in nowadays. So this has a big wand, and a lot of product come in at a time which I like. I don't need to dip in again and again, so which I prefer. And this reminds me, this style of packaging reminds me of the Tarte Tape Chip concealer. I have never used it, but this looks more of like that concealer. I'll tell you guys in a minute how it performed because I've already used it. This is not a first impression, this is more of like comparison after using both the concealers for quite some time. Now let me tell you guys what the PAC claims about this concealer very fast from their website. So it says that it is a full coverage hydrating weightless concealer which has 4-in-1 formula that conceal, contour, highlight and retouches. Our formula is easy to blend, doesn't crease into fine lines, skin-loving ingredient that come together in an illuminated, brightened, lifted effect for your skin. So 4-in-1 as in you can spot conceal, you can highlight, you can brighten and you can retouch. So that is true. Nowadays I've seen a trend where people use concealer as their foundation, which I'm also interested in. I will do it someday maybe, and I'll share with you guys how it performed actually. I'm really interested in that. You can see, in case you guys could see, on Amazon there is like a huge variety of these concealers present. I'm really impressed. These are like 14 shades in front of you, and I'm really impressed that it is not just fair. There are so many deeper shades present, and I got mine in the shade 7, which in the shade 8, which is barely nude, which I use for brightening. If I want to go for spot concealing, I could use the shade number 7, which is Nutcracker, and I'm MAC NC42 or 40 sometimes. So Nutcracker 7 and barely nude 8 shade will suit me, and people have given 4 rating for this concealer out of 5, which is a good thing. People reviewed it like they really love it. As you guys could see in the video, the PAC concealer was really thick in consistency. It was not very liquidy, and because of the thickness, it takes a little bit extra effort to, you know, gets blend into the skin, but at the same time it gets blend after some time, so it's not difficult to blend this concealer onto your skin. The shade number 8 is definitely a really good shade for me to brighten under the eye, because this is like more of like NC40 shade for me, and I'm exactly NC42. So this really blends in beautifully, smoothly, and at the same time provides really good coverage, guys. This is not full coverage, but this is very close to full coverage. It is at a time when you apply it for the first time, a very thin layer, you will see it giving you a medium coverage, and when you build it, because this thing is buildable, you can get full coverage out of this concealer. So which was very interesting for me. Most of the drugstore foundation does not provide you good coverage, but this is a very pigmented formula, and it stayed on for a long time. I was in Delhi for some time and the temperature there was around 40 to 42, even higher, and this concealer was in place for a very long time. It did not move, it did not have that crease line under my eye. It did not move and it looked really beautiful. With the time moving on, the longer I wore it, it looked beautiful. It did not move. That was the best part. I was really afraid that because of that heat and humid climate it will purge and it will move and it will spread on my skin, but nothing happened. This thing was in place for a long time. I baked under my eye and I'm doing that nowadays a lot with my RCMA powder. So these two combination worked really perfect for me and I really enjoyed this formula. This is thick, this provides really good coverage, buildable. There are really good range available in India, made in India, and I'm really proud of PAC for coming up this Spotlight Concealer. This is definitely all the hype, the news, the whatever praise it is getting in the market. It definitely deserves all of that coming on its face. I think PAC should expand their range with olive and deeper undertones, but other than that, this formula is amazing. And if you guys are interested to try the PAC, definitely give it a try. It's totally worth the price. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, it does not have any sort of smell to it. It is very mild smell, which is more of like the typical makeup, but it is something which you will have when you sniff it very close to you. And I don't smell that while applying or anything, but when I have a closer look to it, then I feel that it has a very mild smell. If you are sensitive to it, then otherwise it does not matter to me. I really don't care about, but ideally products should not have any sort of smell, but this is very mild so it won't disturb you. Now coming to the Makeup Revolution, you guys know already from my past videos, this is something I love a lot. The shade range is amazing. There are 22 shades in this concealer and I have 3 of these in front of me because I love it so much. I have C8, C11 and C14. So I use it for highlighting, conceal, spot conceal as well as contouring. This thing is so amazing and beautiful. Let me read out to you guys what it says on Nykaa website. I got mine from Nykaa and PAC concealer I got from Amazon. So let me tell you what it says. It costs for rupees 626. And guys, sorry, I forgot to tell you one more thing, that PAC is 5.5 grams and the Makeup Revolution is 4 grams of the product. So there is not much, but then 1 gram extra in the PAC while it has 1 gram less. PAC has more product and it costs a little extra as well, 100 rupees, 150 rupees extra. Coming to the Makeup Revolution, as I see on the Nykaa website, let me read out to you. That's a long description, but I'll do it fast. The new Conceal and Define Concealer by Makeup Revolution is an amazing offering that gives your makeup flawless natural finish. It's a lightweight full coverage concealer that covers blemish, even skin tone, counteract dark circles with a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate the fine lines or pores. Long wearing intense pigment that can also be used for contouring and add definition, which I agree many people are using this as a base, as a highlighter, as a contour, as a concealer itself. So there are multi uses of this product. And then the concealer features large doe foot applicator that allows the smooth application and won't drag your delicate skin under the eyes. Okay, the concealer is made for everyone with 18 shades. I see 22 shades on Nykaa website. I'm not sure why they are saying 18 shades. Maybe they have not updated the description, but Makeup Revolution concealer have expanded their range to from 18 to 22 shades. From fair to deep in color, neutral, warm, undertone, highly pigmented, blendable, blah blah blah. One thing which I was really impressed on the Nykaa website was, because there are 22 colors and you will be confused to see all those colors right here on the website. So they have helped us out by giving us these descriptions for every shade. So you guys will not need to search anywhere, but you can refer this sheet with whatever shade you want to have. So it says that it's a blendable formula, full coverage, and it helps to give you a smooth under eye look. Let me tell you guys, what impressed me most in the Makeup Revolution concealer was it blends really smooth. It's a watery texture, which is rare to see, but at the same time gives you good coverage. When I compare this with the PAC concealer, I would say PAC gives much more coverage and has more pigment than Makeup Revolution, which I thought would be the vice versa case. PAC has really high pigment, covers much more area, and this is very blendable. The Makeup Revolution formula is really blendable but does not give you pigment as compared to the PAC concealer. The Makeup Revolution sits on your skin for a long time. There are so many colors to pick from and choose from. You can use this for contouring. So this is a multi-purpose concealer. I really enjoyed it for a very long time, but PAC has definitely given us a very different formula. If you're looking for a really full coverage look, you can go for PAC. For people who don't have much of dark under eye, you can go for the Makeup Revolution. It is very lightweight, it does not feel heavy on the skin. Given the 22 shades they have, you can choose from different colors for contouring, highlighting and blending. The foundation is again a very big hit on the drugstore. I have not tried it, but I will definitely do this. So I have C8, which is a little bit peachy when I compare it to the PAC concealer. Let me show you guys. And it again smells like makeup, and this smell is a bit heavier than PAC. PAC is a very mild smell. This one is a bit heavy, so some people might not like it. Let me tell you right here. My shade, as I told you guys, NC40 to 42, MAC NC40 to 42, and these shades C8 from Makeup Revolution and PAC Barely Nude shade 8. So you guys will see the difference and you'll understand which one to go for, because so as you could see, this one is the PAC concealer. This concealer shade number 8. It has more of golden yellowness in it, a decent amount, which gives you bright under eye, but at the same time does not cancels the motto of brightening the under eye. This one is more of like a peachy undertone, pink undertone, which actually cancels the under eye darkness but does not give you very bright under eye. So if you compare these two, you can see how much of a difference it is, but after applying everything you won't see the difference, because on the left side I have applied the PAC concealer, on the right side I have applied the Makeup Revolution, this concealer same, but after everything you apply on it you won't find the difference. But I really feel that PAC has won on so many levels when I compare it to Makeup Revolution. Maybe PAC has just taken the place Makeup Revolution had in my vanity. I'm really sorry to say that, but this is definitely a good formula. I was not expecting that much from a brand which usually makes brushes, makeup brushes, but they come up with makeup and I'm really amused. I have picked this concealer as well as their foundation, which is sitting right here in the vanity from a very long time, guys. I'll definitely put out a review on it very soon, so wait for it. That is all my review, guys. If I had to choose in between these two, I will definitely go for the PAC Spotlight concealer. This is amazing, beautiful. I think I will get my shade number 7 as well, because that is more of spot concealing. And one thing which you guys will be a little disappointed about is in the PAC Spotlight concealer you won't see the color written anywhere. You can't see it. There is no shade. So in case you throw this thing out, you will not be able to understand which shade you are. So please keep these two things together to make sure that you know your shade. Okay, so that is all from my end, guys. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching this video, guys. As always, take care of yourself. I'll see you guys very soon, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye bye.